am back. I could not think of any video ideas for the past week, so I'm kind of just vlogging for the day. I'm getting ready to go run and do some errands, so probably going to go buy some tennis shoes, maybe if I can find any that are good enough that I can take with me to basic training. And I want to get them now so I can break them in the next 2 months, otherwise that's going to be really painful at BMT. So stay tuned. I should have some new videos up within the next couple days, hopefully. So yeah, in this video in a minute I'm going to start talking about some ASVAB tricks and some like learning things that I did that helped me with the ASVAB. So stay tuned. Bought today for basic training. I'm pretty excited. They are they're Brooks running shoes. They're like the Ghost 8, I think. I used to work at Academy Sports and Outdoors in Hickory, North Carolina, so I know that these are really good running shoes, and I'm so excited I got them for $89, which is a steal for Brooks shoes. I'm really excited, and I got like pretty like neutral colors. This is the most neutral they had, other than like an ugly gray color, and I just wasn't into gray. So I got these. They're like a navy blue, kind of purpley color, and I don't like the yellow on them, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So I just wanted to sit down and talk to y'all for a little bit about some things about the ASVAB and how to study for it. I have my papers over here that I got from my recruiter on how to study for the ASVAB and some jobs that I could get once I kind of passed everything for the ASVAB. So I took my first ASVAB the very beginning of April, and that was after a long time of like studying, and surprisingly, I never got the ASVAB book, like the ASVAB for Dummies or whatever. I never got it. I didn't really feel a need for it, considering it's pretty basic. What's it called? Pretty basic, like math, reading, comprehension, all of that. I do guarantee like you'll do better on it if you do get the book, but I had just gotten through like statistics classes in college and plenty of reading. If you've ever been through college, you know that how much reading you have to do just to even pass your class. It's terrible. I hate reading. I like reading on my own time, but I hate reading like history books and literature. I hate doing that. So what I did to study was I just went online and looked up little practice tests that had like just questions that I could do and get the answer right away, get my scores, and I was doing terrible on all of them, and I panicked for a little bit, and I was like, this is bad. But they always say like preparing for it, the testing is going to be harder, or the practice test is going to be harder than the actual test. Well, my recruiter set up a test for me the beginning of April, and it was just a practice test. So I went into his office, and his boss, his master sergeant, was like, go ahead and take the, I think it's like the PCAT or something, or the, something, I don't know. Anyway, the CAT ASVAB. And he was like, just go ahead and take that, you'll be fine. It's supposed to be easier, quicker, shorter than the actual like written ASVAB test. So I was like, okay, I feel like I'm prepared enough. I could do that. And they seemed very confident in me. So I was like, all right, guys, I'll go ahead and take it. So I went and took the ASVAB that day, and I took the CAT ASVAB, which is online. And they said it's going to be shorter, but it's actually not. I think 1 or 2 sections may be shorter, but the timing is still the same. He told me it was going to take me 45 minutes. I came out of there in 2.5 hours, or 2 hours and like 10 minutes. So I took my time. I wanted to make sure I had a good score, and I got my scores back, and they were good. They got some of the Intel jobs, but not all of them, and they didn't get any cyber jobs, which I was really kind of sad about. So I think the first time I scored, it was like an overall like 62 or something, which was okay, or overall 64 or something like that. And that's okay. But my general was I think my general was like a 62, which is just shy of all of the Intel jobs, because a lot of the Intel jobs are the high 50s, low 60s, but most of the Intel jobs are like 64. Cyber is 64, and I'm trying not to get this to shake so much. Sorry, guys. I'll just hold it. So, I did my ASVAB again a month later at MEPS, and I did a heck of a lot better, and it's still the CAT ASVAB on the computer. I did a heck of a lot better than I thought I was going to, and I had studied so much since then, but all I did was go online and look up ASVAB tests, and I did those for hours and hours until I improved my ASVAB score. So I ended up having a 70 overall, which is pretty good, 70th percentile, and my electric was a 71, which is crazy. My mechanical was a 63, my administrative was a 76, which, wow. And then my general was a 64. So my general and my mechanical were the lowest, which really sucked. I didn't go up that much on my general, but that's okay because 64 got all the jobs that I wanted to, and I'm happy with it. So I took it again. I did better. Just remember that if you take the ASVAB, they take the most recent, I guess, edition that you've done. So you could always take it and do worse. Just remember to study and don't just wing it, because you can accidentally do worse, and that would be really detrimental to finding a job that you want. So my recruiter gave me a list of jobs. All of them are pretty, I don't know, good jobs. And all the ones I highlighted were the ones I placed out of. So, like I can do for a job. So, and actually I actually haven't highlighted the cyber ones. So all of the Intel jobs and cyber jobs equal up to about 10 jobs, which I'm hoping that since I'm going open general, when I go to basic training and we'll have to go through the job like selection, I guess, through like week 4, I'm hoping that they have at least 5 to 7 or 8 Intel and cyber jobs so I can get them. I'm crossing my fingers. I know that's kind of scary, but a lot of people, I plan on putting Intel and cyber and the rest medical, because they say it's impossible to get medical, so maybe I'll get an Intel or cyber job. We'll see. But right now I was looking at the papers, and it was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the jobs they need right now are cyber or Intel. So I thought the odds were pretty good. So I'm hoping when I go down to basic training, they'll be very similar. So I am really excited. I don't know of any other ASVAB tips I could give you other than get the book. I mean, I didn't want to waste my money on something that I should already know. I feel like I should have scored better than this, honestly. But you know what? I don't test well, and that's always been my downfall. And I did pretty well on the ASVAB, and I'm a person that doesn't test well. So if I can do it, you can do it. Don't give up, and don't think that just because your scores are a little bit lower than the job you want means that you won't get the job you want. Just keep practicing, just keep studying, and you'll be fine. I promise. It's not that hard. And if you need any help, comment down below, and I'll give you some more tips, and I'll link some websites down below if y'all want. So just comment down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.